Hey guys, Sam here. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'll be talking about myself, which is unique, something rare outside of my gaming videos. So buckle up, stay tuned for the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you guys in the video. So I see myself as an extrovert, thinker, smart, and a simple man with a great personality. I have so many hobbies like gaming, YouTube making videos, going to the swimming pool, and playing and watching soccer. I see my family as a simple, loving, caring family with two of my parents and my younger sister actually. My background was very important in becoming who I am today in the family I was raised in. I lean towards collectivism rather than being the individual. Now, let's talk about the places where I can feel mostly at home. And it's not your typical shelter, home, mansion, apartment, or anything like that. And the best places are when I'm driving, playing my video games, chilling with my community and the gaming community, YouTube making videos, and hearing music, of course, are the best places where I can feel mostly at home. So there are many events or people that cause me the greatest joy, like graduating from high school, finish elementary school, getting my YouTube partnership, and getting my first ever gaming console, and the last gaming console as well, which is the PS5. Also, moving and living in the US as well. That's the biggest moment or the biggest event that caused me the greatest joy in my life. So, to answer the next question, who are the most important people in your life, in my life? Speaking in first person, those people are my parents, my mom and dad actually, and equally. Actually, my dad was my mom boss, and they were working together, and they decided to marry. So I was the product of that marriage. They loved me, they cared about me, and they raised me. So makes perfect sense to include them in this answer and in this interpersonal communication collage video presentation. So my greatest fears are losing someone, losing a loved one, the death of a loved one, heights, frogs, lizards, and darkness. Especially frogs, like lizard or reptiles or anything like that. Anything slimy or like hideous. That's the things I fear most. Used to be darkness, but not anymore. It was a kid fairy tale, but I don't fear it anymore like I used to be. So those are my greatest fears, especially heights and frogs. Moving on to the most things that makes me angry, which are the people actually. People losing in a video game, especially losing, because I'm a winner. I don't like losing. So basically, those things what makes me most angry, as I have learned from studying a certain concept or a certain theory when I studied this term, emotions like anger, and also how others perceive me and I perceive them. So everyone have his or her strongest points, and here is mine. I'm faithful, God-fearing, intelligent, intellectual, be able to influence people, loving and caring. Those are my strongest points and traits that I have. So let's talk about the crisis that happened or occurred in my life, like the earthquake that occurred when I used to live overseas. I felt like my bed and the building was swinging. So that's the crisis, the most important crisis that occurred in my life, that earthquake. Moving on to the next segment, the question says, what things do you would like to change about yourself? Referring to me. And the things I like to change about myself are going out more, dating, getting to know people, and leaving my comfort zone. Those are the things that I would like to change about myself. Alright, I'm back. This time I'm using a full Google slide presentation to repeat everything and to adhere to this 6 to 8 minutes video. It's a YouTube video, but also a video for my college presentation as well. With that being said, let's get to it. So my name is Wissam Abdulkarim. I'm a pro student, and here's my life in a nutshell: interpersonal collage presentation. Right. So how do you see your family? How do you see yourself? So I see myself as an extrovert, also optimistic. I'm down to the earth. That's how I see myself. How do you see your family? I see my family in a scope of collectivism, which is important to me, and I have studied before as well, rather than being the individual, and loyalty to myself as well. The places where you feel mostly at home. There are many places where I can feel mostly at home. Home is the place where you can feel happy, not just a roof on the top of my head or anything like that, or a place to stay or to live. Driving alone without anyone, I feel happy and I feel at home as well. Of course, gaming. Gaming is a place where I can escape. It's a form of escapism. Listening to music, listening to top tier music, like on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, and everything in between. Every app is what makes me happy and feel at home. An event, person that caused your greatest joy. So my graduation from high school back in the day in 2008 was the best event that caused me joy. It was, I heard the news, it was in the morning time. And of course, the person that caused me the greatest joy is known as Elijaz. He's a YouTuber and a streamer. And here's my picture with him right here in a convention. People no more than two most important to you. And like my parents, my mom and dad are the most important people to me, actually, according to this presentation. What are your greatest fears? So my greatest fears are, like, according to this picture, the frogs. Everything is slimy and it's disgusting. And I don't like the shape of it, neither the sounds it makes. So makes sense to put it like anything, like lizards, reptiles, anything slimy. It's hideous. I don't like it. The second thing, heights. I fear of heights. Anything that is like long building, and like when I'm looking down below, down to like to the streets, it's very fearful to me. Darkness, no less. So like darkness, I used to fear it a lot, but now not anymore. I fear less, or like the fear is non-existent. Like when you go to a dark room, like exiting like to a light room is much better for me, of course. What makes you most angry? Losing while gaming. So when I game, like in a PvP or like in a single player game, I really get angry when I lose or die. According to this picture, I feel like this, the guy in the picture, but more angry. I used to be more angry and like kick everything, smash everything, but I have my anger management under control now. The last thing, people makes me angry, and the perception aspect of it. Like, alright guys, time to end the video. It was fun while it lasted. This is the first and the last video of its kind. I don't do those videos a lot, but I gotta do it, so I did it, and it was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in a later video, like a gaming video, of course.